Tonight, the train has left, but the mystery remains. Just who was on board when it pulled into Beijing Station? 21 bulletproof cars painted military green. Passengers whisked away with high security into motorcades. The vehicle carrying the mysterious guest, matching the one that carried Kim Jong Un's father on a previous visit. The train, too, nearly identical to the one that ferried the former dictator. Menus reportedly featuring cases of French wine and fresh lobster while his people face starvation. So did Kim Jong Un make a secret trip outside his sealed kingdom, his first as leader? Ahead of possible high-stakes negotiations with President Trump over North Korea's ballistic missile and nuclear program. Or could the secret guest be Kim Jong Un's sister, who represented the North at the Olympic Games? China refusing to answer.
China and North Korea have been traditional allies, and this would be an effort to try to show they are coordinating their position in advance of those meetings.
When Kim Jong Un's father went to China, Chinese officials waited until he was safely back home to announce it. This train could have crossed the border just hours ago, meaning China might announce it any minute.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.